Hi there. My name is Ken Kwiedak. I'm a real estate broker with eXp Realty in Greenville, South Carolina, and I've been a broker now for 16 years. Now we're talking specifically to you as a seller, and we're not like a traditional brokerage where you have one way of selling the property, and the only thing you can do is negotiate how much it's going to cost you to pay that agent, okay? We know the seller's objective is to get the highest price, the lowest amount of hassle, and the lowest amount of time involved. In fact, so instead of doing just one traditional way of marketing a property, we know there's 5 different ways you can market your property. And I want to talk about one of those 5 that's not the traditional approach. In fact, let me ask you a question. Are you comfortable with paying a commission to a buyer's agent when you know full well that they're trying to drive the price down for their buyer client? They're trying to get the best for their client. They work for that client, not you, and you're paying for that. That's money coming directly out of your pocket at closing. Would you like a better way? In fact, would you like to be able to sell your house and not pay any commissions? Well, if you do, this one system that we call the Home Boss system is a proprietary website bidding platform that allows us to put your house on the market and get a number of people to bid for your home online, kind of like eBay, okay? You can see, everybody can see how many bids there are, what the current highest bid is, and agents love this, okay? The buyer agents love this because they're tired of writing contract after contract after contract, submitting them, and sometimes not hearing back, and if they do, they're not winning the bids. I mean, they're losing 6, 7, 8 bids every time for their clients. It gets very discouraging. So they actually like this system, and they don't mind paying a buyer's premium because that's exactly what's going to happen in our bid system, in the Home Boss system. So what we're going to do, we're going to create some buyer urgency, which there's that naturally in the market now. But what we do is we market your home. We list your home usually on a Monday or Tuesday. We give it 3 or 4 days in the marketplace, you know, on Zillow and MLS and stuff like that. We try to build momentum from potential buyers to come. Only time they can see the house, other than the online pictures and the virtual tour, is during the open house on the Saturday and Sunday following. And then what happens after the open house closes, okay? You're going to, we're going to close the bid, open the bids, and those people who are interested in bidding are going to bid on that house all the way until Wednesday at about 7 o'clock. That's when we close the bids. And so you could have dozens of bids, and at the end of that bid, you and I will sit down and say, okay, these are the top bids. There's the ones I think for whatever reason, whatever their terms are, that you might want to consider. And then you can accept any of those, accept a bid, you can reject a bid, you can negotiate, or just, just say, hey, I'm not going to go anywhere, and just be done with it. In fact, what we do when we set a bid price, I mean, you sold stuff on eBay perhaps. I mean, you don't put, if you want to sell a book for $10, you want $10 for it, you're not going to start the bid at 10. You start to bid something like 7 or 8, okay, and let the momentum build up. And that's what we do in our Home Boss system. And so basically what's happening now is that you're not being pushed out of your home for 25 or 30 showings over, a couple of days' time. You're controlling those showing times instead of the showing times controlling you. You're not paying the commission, which is the beautiful thing about it. And you're going to get the best price because the entire market has told you what the price is that they're willing to pay. So when you ask me, well, what's my house worth? Well, I can estimate it for you and get pretty close and have done that, but are you really sure? Well, no, because until you've had 2 or 3 or 4 bids on a home, that the market price is what the person's willing to pay for the home. So I can get you in the right direction, but ultimately the most money is going to come from the person actually buying your home with the knowledge of what everybody else is paying. So it's almost, it's a bid situation. So, and they all know what's going on. All right, so you got no worries. Everything, it doesn't cost you a dime, to be involved in this program. And one of the reasons why it's so popular with the banks and with HUD, the government selling their homes, is that they don't pay their realtors. the buyer pays the realtor. So it's the buyer's premium is the big kicker on this thing. And trust me, they're willing to pay it because they've done it. They've done it hundreds of times. So basically what we need to do is that we need to sit down. I go over all the website information for you so you can see what's going on. I'll get you a login, that sort of thing. You'll authorize our paperwork. There are some extra papers other than just a listing agreement that need to be taken care of because it's a bid arrangement. It's overseen by actually by an auctioneer, a licensed auctioneer. I'll establish an open bid price with you. And then that's sometimes, 10, 15% less than what expect the average market price to be. But by doing that, a lot of people are going to see it on Zillow, for example, or Realtor.com and say, wow, that's a deal. I need to get in on that. Okay. And they don't mind bidding for it. They just don't like bidding too much. And so that's why everything's online and they can see it on our website, what the current bid price is. And so generally that's going to bring you 10 to 15% more than if we just listed the house, say for 200,000. You can get, an extra $20,000 or $30,000 with this type of environment, because that's the way Americans like to buy stuff. Okay, they like to buy stuff, so let's help them buy stuff. All right, so we'll help you prepare the home for the open house. The online offers will come in. We'll be watching them. When it closes, then we're going to see which ones we like and offer those people to close a contract with us. Put it into escrow, close with our favorite attorney. This could all be done in a short period of time, as little as 14 days, as much as maybe 30 or 45 days, depending on the type of terms that you're willing to accept for the home. But this is about one of the fastest ways to get the most amount of money for your house, and you don't have to pay the agents to do it. Sound like a pretty good deal? Well, if that makes sense to you, let's talk further. I'll show you more details. Again, my name is Ken Puidak, broker with eXp Realty in Greenville. My number is 864-399-8333. You can also reach me by email, which is kenneth.puidak@exprealty.com. That last name is spelled P as in Peter, U-J-D-A-K. kenneth.puidak@exprealty.com or 864-399-8333. Look forward to working with you and hope that we can get you the most money as quick as possible. Thanks for listening.